What's up, dreamers? It's your little big sister Candy, and today I want to talk about mastering your own C. I just came back from coffee with a couple of friends, and we had a really great talk. I'm a little wired from the coffee, but the talk was really good, And I got asked the question, literally, how can you master your emotions? How can you know, learn how to just understand them? And it's hard. It's so hard. How many TikToks have I talked about it? How many times have I talked about it? Like, emotions are so hard to process when you don't understand yourself because we are taught that our emotions are weak. And life happens, we all know. And it was just when she asked me that, she was just like, because she knows like my whole history and my whole background and stuff of my life and what has happened to me. And nobody walks this life unscathed. Nobody does. And it's how you show up basically to life is the game. It's how you show up. So for me, I had to learn how to decondition so many things in my mind, like things that I have learned, things that I have taken upon throughout life and stuff like that. And I chose not to harbor on to like the negativity, the all of it. I just chose not to do that because why? Like when you kind of start to understand that life happens and it is what it is, it kind of helps you to navigate it easier. Of course you're still going to freak out with things, but you tend to be more calmer once you can like compose yourself mentally, because everything starts mentally. So for me, I've talked about this on my podcast before, but I've gone through so many things in life, as we all have, right? And I told you, I'm not that one to be like, oh, the victim card, poor me, poor me. That's not me. Like, it's just not, But like for me, I was married twice, and I've gone through so many different like ego deaths within those marriages, and I've learned so much about myself, and I've learned so much about people, just in general, not just with the marriages, just like in life. We've all gone through it, love and all that. But when it comes to like my channel and what I am here to do, my main goal is not to, like, people ask me all the time, can you help me out with my relationship? No, I can't. Why? Because I'm not here to help fix your relationship. I'm here to help to fix a relationship between you and yourself. Okay? The inner you is what I'm here to help fix. All that relationship stuff is like, I don't care about that. So I'm probably not the person for you if you're looking for that kind of stuff, but I'm just keeping it real. So, when things happen, you start to get post-traumatic stress. And when we think of PTSD, we think of just like military people, but it's not. Things that happen in life causes your mind, causes your like memories, and those memories can stick on there, and then subconsciously, that is how you are living your life. You are living your life through your memories, through things that have happened to you, instead of letting it go. And it's super important to not harbor on to those emotions, because those emotions, like, stuff is always going to happen. Life is not going to be fair. Like, it's just not, But again, how you react to things is the best way. Like, that's the test, It's always going to be another hit and hit. My favorite movie is Rocky. I'm going to tell you why. Rocky went through the ringer, right? Look how many times he got beat up, but he still came back because he strengthened his mind. Life is going to hit you hard. It's going to hit you hard. It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how you can get up from the hits, those blows, okay? So when you can learn how to decondition your mind, and when you can actually start to understand that you don't want that to define you, you don't want to walk around here bitter. You don't want to walk around here sad. I'm not saying that you're not going to have those kinds of emotions throughout the day, because I change my emotions about 500 times a day, okay? But it's about understanding that it does not define you. And I always kind of feel like I'm repeating myself because I've said this for like so many years, but it's super important to understand, And, no matter what your situation is or was, you can come out of it. You can. I've been through physical abuse. I've been through mental abuse. I've been through it all. Okay? And I chose not to allow it to define my character. I chose to want more in life. I chose to want to rise to who I truly am. And that is not about, it's understanding that, again, it is what it is. What you extract from it all, the lessons from it, is how you don't repeat the cycle. It's how you don't play into your own suffering. So, a really good book that really helped me, though, that I read in 2020. Oh gosh, what was it? His name was like Brahms the Poet, I believe. It's 2 books that he had. I have them in the house, but I don't feel like getting them. But like, check it out, because those books really helped me back then for what it was that I was going through with my own transition. And you got to understand, life is about growth, and you are the master of your sea. The sea is your emotions. You are the master of that. You can't let anyone take you out of your zone. Not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone, you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. And you got to be okay with standing strong in who you are. You got to like you. You live with you. Nobody else. You know what I mean? Like, you live inside of you. You know your thoughts. So it's important to have a really good relationship with yourself, because, like, literally, I saw this meme like a long time ago, but like, your mind can either be your passport or it could be your prison. You okay? And I've had my mind in a prison before, where it's like you feel like you can't do anything, you can't go anywhere, you're never going to do this, and this. But it's not true. If you believe in yourself enough, and if you take the time to find the route that works for you, whether that's therapy or whether that's whatever, to work on what it is that has been imprisoning you, I promise you, you will see the difference, and you will understand that this world cannot taint you. Nothing or nobody can taint you unless you allow it. So check out those 2 books by Brahms the Poet. Forgot the names of them, but they're really good books. Go Google it. And so I hope that helps. See y'all later.